Welcome along to our latest transfer roundup. James Mason and Jack Ogalbe next to me that are taking you through the big stories that are going around the world of football. And we'll start with one involving Manchester United and Juventus, because their apparent swap deal involving Romelu Lukaku and Paulo Dybala is off. So Dybala won't be going to Old Trafford. There are reports, though, that Lukaku is back, or Inter Milan are back in for Lukaku anyway. Antonio Conte looking to sign the Belgium international. It's an interesting one, this.
It's very interesting. It looked like it was going to be one of the deals of the century, didn't it, for Manchester United? They've been looking to get rid of Romelu Lukaku. Paulo Dybala will give them something different with Marcus Rashford, the central striker ahead of Dybala, a real creator, really good man to have around. You might say a bit of an upgrade on someone like Juan Mata, but it came through last night that his wages are going to be too high. It looks like the deal's off. Yeah,
deal looks to be off there. Lukaku to Inter Milan.
Well, he shares an agent with Antonio Conte, doesn't it? I think that'll be a good signing for Inter Milan. What that means for Mario Icardi, I don't know. It looks like Manchester United need to get rid. There's talk of Mario Mandzukic coming to Old Trafford. I'm not quite sure about that one, I have to say.
Yeah, he could be maybe a little bit old in the tooth, possibly, Mandzukic. Let's move over, though, to Tottenham Hotspur, because a story that broke quite a few weeks ago, actually, that we brought to you was Giovanni Lo Celso apparently moving to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, there are reports saying that a £58 million bid has been agreed, not been accepted, but has been agreed. So there's potential of a medical now, potentially. Lo Celso, though, looks a really exciting player, someone who could improve Spurs.
Absolutely, yeah. He's kind of in the Christian Eriksen mould, so does that accelerate maybe a potential move to Real Madrid for the Dane? But he's a good player, Lo Celso. They've been tracking him for a long time. His club, Real Betis, have bought Nabil Fekir from Lyon earlier this summer, so they've got the replacement. It looks like the wheels are in motion. It's been going on all summer, and with the deadline looming, Spurs look set to get the man, I think.
Yeah, now another potential players for Spurs, because the odds on Philippe Coutinho going to Spurs have been slashed. That's after Arsenal boss Unai Emery said that he likes Coutinho, but they haven't talked about a deal. There was a loan deal mooted for the Gunners, but now Spurs seem to be at the head of the queue for the Barcelona outcast, you'd say. What about this one?
That would be a real coup, wouldn't it? I don't know what the structure of the deal would be. Spurs have been famously a bit tight with the money, but they've got a new stadium. Maybe that's freed up funds. We talked about Lo Celso. They've already bought Tanguy Ndombele this summer as well. He knows the Premier League. He's a fantastic player. We thought Arsenal were going to be his destination, but if Spurs can get one over on the Gunners, that'll give their fans plenty of joy. And it'd be great to have him back in the Premier League, I think.
Yeah, it would indeed, the Brazilian. The last story that's going around, well, Simon Mignolet, the Liverpool goalkeeper, he's off to Club Brugge. That deal is very close to being completed, but a replacement for the Reds, well, apparently they're looking at a former West Ham shot stopper, Adrian, the Spaniard. Now, his contract has expired. He's available on a free. Wouldn't be a bad signing as a backup.
Oh, not at all. I think for the cup games, he's a good man to have around. He's a solid customer. I think it's difficult, isn't it? We mentioned Spurs. They struggle to get strikers because everyone knows that Harry Kane will always be the number one. No one's going to replace Alisson. He's the most expensive goalkeeper of all time, and he's fantastic. So you need someone who's going to be happy to sit on the bench, bide the time, and just be a good man to have around. Adrian, during his time at West Ham, was known for being a good personality, and I think with Mignolet out, that's the kind of mould they're looking for now, and I think Adrian will be a good signing for the Reds, not necessarily from a playing point of view, but he'll be a good man to have around in the dressing room and won't cause too much trouble either.
There you have it. There are our views on these stories going across the world of football. Let us know yours on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube.